His countryman slapped him on the back. His feet are in place. The straps are ready. Zydrunas Savickas.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम फ्रेंड्स, मैं हूं आपका दोस्त असलाम नबी और आप देख रहे हैं आपका अपना चैनल इन्फो क्लाइंबर।
There you go. Here we go. The best Cyclop team in the world, the Icelanders.
Needs all the energy.
Here we go. Come on, Thor.
Come on, Thor.
Same place. Time. Everything into this now. 501 kilos. Can he be the first man to lift it? Let's go, Thor. Come on. Let's go.
Here we go. Mountain Man Mountain.
This Brian completely convinced he can make this weight. It's easy. Hips down, head up, perfect form. Brian Shaw, ladies and gentlemen.
Currently in second place by only 1 point. Brian Shaw!
Will be made again. As Elite Baseball steps to the platform, raising the police arena, here we go! Eddie Hall, here we go. This is the moment that make history, come on! Do this. In the rest of the strange sport world, watch on as Eddie Hall prepares for the half-ton attack.
Haydi Burgur. Haydi. Kuprije skojeno gledamo se. Haydi. Haydi. Haydi Nimo. Haydi. To, može, haydi. Idemo, haydi. Haydi. Haydi muči to mnogo vazduha, idemo. Haydi. Haydi muči. Haydi. Haydi možeš ti to, haydi. Haydi muči. Muči. Muči, drži, to. Drži, drži. 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 Bravo, bravo. Bravo, svaka čast.
In the near lane, Hollins middle lane, the American Nick Best in the far lane.
Yeah, all three of these athletes have very interesting stories. We're seeing Terry Hollins, who didn't feel like he was in very good shape a year ago, looking very impressive here early.
Nick Best strong in that far lane as well. Here we go. There's a pretty good heat between all three guys.
There was a time where Zydrunas Savickas was the most powerful lifter in the world. Anything static, anything having to do with immense strength, he dominated. Looks like he's got the right vertical technique right here, but it's Terry Hollins in that big mass that is just yanking this cart down the course.
Terry Hollins, and now Zaviskus goes down, which gives Best an opportunity to get second in this heat. But Terry Hollins is the headliner in this event, the load and drag. What a start for him here in Group 5.
Nick Best in that far lane, half a century old, putting on a display. We know that Hollins has this one. Zaviskus just isn't going to have enough, I don't think, to be able to get further than Hollins. But one more yank by Hollins secures his victory as he gets it across the finish line.
You know, that's a heck of a...
£1,117. If he lifts this, I've just been informed if he lifts this, he will tie the record from last year. The current record is 1,117 pounds. If he lifts this, he will tie that record. Third and final attempt, he needs you behind him. Big pull, rock it out. Good lift. He had just... Oh, yes!
Famous for and most recognizable for is carrying horses on his back. So to give you guys some frame of reference, the average adult horse weighs between 840 pounds and 2,200 pounds. So in kilograms, that is roughly 381 kilograms to 997 kilograms. And the impressive thing about that is this is not a barbell. This is a living, breathing animal. The weight is not distributed evenly, and this is an animal that's going to be moving and trying to probably get off of his back. So it's going to be a very awkward and cumbersome load to try to carry, and that's what makes it so impressive. I mean, horses obviously are not going to like being on a human's back. So even if that was just a barbell, between 840 and 2,200 pounds, if he were just walking in a field with that, it would be impressive, let alone the fact this is a living, breathing animal that is probably struggling to get off his back. And again, the weight is not distributed evenly. So that's one of the things that he is most recognized for. So another crazy stunt that he does, and this is something I really don't understand because I don't think it really matters how strong you are when it comes to this stunt, and that is getting ran over by cars. And we're not talking about small cars like Priuses or smart cars or something like that. We're talking about trucks and vans and utility vehicles, and big, heavy, just motor vehicles that are not going to be, something that's going to be light. So he typically has them run over either his butt or his stomach. So I don't really know how you can train for something like this, but this is something that he does, and it's one of his feats of strength. So another interesting fact about Dimitri is the fact that when he was a young boy at the age of 4 years old, 35
on the bar for the first time ever in this competition. 1,155 pounds.
And a big chance at history right here. And you can witness it at the Arnold Classic.
This countryman slapped him on the back. His feet are in place. The straps are ready. Zydrunas Savickas